everybody. Welcome to AJS News. This is video 2 for today.
Thank you so much. And yeah, to our sponsors, we got a brand new one. Check it out. Hey guys, it is so important to get good sleep, especially when I'm putting in extra hours, and Helix is gonna help you do that.
Yeah, you should never skimp on stuff that goes beneath you. Your tires, your shoes, your chairs, and your mattress.
And toilet paper.
Yeah, and toilet paper.
Yes.
Yeah. And be sure to take the quiz. I took the quiz and I found out I am a midnight. I like a little firmness to myself, so
we got these mattresses ourselves. We've been using them. We can attest to you that they are amazing. Sleep is very important to me, guys, and it needs to be to you. So if you're looking to upgrade to premium sleep, check out Helix. You're going to want to visit helixsleep.com/angryjoeshow because right now they've extended their Labor Day sale. Today is the last day of the sale. 27% off site-wide.
That's pillows, sheets, and mattresses.
All the good stuff. So yeah, check it out. Fill in the blanks. Upgrade yourself. Treat yourself because sleep is so important, guys. Check out Helix Sleep, and I hope you enjoyed the video.
Guys, the sale is ending today. If you want to check out a new pillow, mattress, sheets, now's the time.
Super comfortable. We got our specific. Check out the last video for the ones that we got last day of the sale. Check it out. Alex, what the heck has been going on in gaming news part 2?
Last of Us Part 2 TV show went over pretty well with audiences, but there were rumors that Neil Druckman and our buddy Craig kind of broke up and had creative differences, and they weren't
rumors.
They were definitely rumors that they didn't want to work with each other anymore. And then it was announced that Neil was no longer going to be a co-showrunner.
Damn.
So this is Neil this week. For the first time, wanted to talk about it. He said he's going to continue to shepherd the Last of Us TV show, but he will not be a showrunner anymore. My involvement will stay at a very, very high level, he says. And he's saying that he's got a lot of stuff to work on over at Naughty Dog. They've got other games they're developing, other things going on. There's probably some multiplayer Last of Us 2 remake, release or something that he's probably looking over. Plus that new space game.
Intergalactic or something.
Yeah. And so there's tons of stuff to work on.
Plus, I think Season 3 is going to be a very difficult task because not a lot of people are going to be interested in it.
You know what it does in that? The motherfucker didn't give us any juicy details
Obviously,
about
he's
the
not.
fucking breakup.
He probably has a non-disparagement clause and can't say, hey, I think Craig's an idiot and he handled a bunch of these things
And he was
poorly.
trying to change the characters, and I was like, no, don't try to change characters there. They were trying to make Ellie like they made Ellie in the show, and I agree with you motherfuckers who hate me and who I don't want to agree with, but I agree with. Like, we don't get none of that. No juicy details. It's just like I am maintaining a very high.
You have to keep it civil.
Overview of the thing, but it does make you wonder because
for sure
it still could go either way. He could be like legitimately he does need to work on Intergalactic and the bald-headed lady and all those other games that I'm sure there's some unannounced games too. So I mean the guy can't be a fucking showrunner and do all that shit at the same time. So he does have a legitimate excuse there. But I also do kind of believe that because the characters that we're seeing in the show are diverging and changing and they're not quite as strong and as good as the vision. And this man, Neil Druckmann, say what you want about him. We've made fun of him. We've challenged his, the second game and the story in the future. But the man did make a fucking masterpiece, one that the Angry Joe Show gave a 10 out of 10 to, and we give him credit for that original story. And so if anybody's going to be protective of it, it's going to be him. So that could have been the reason why he's like, nah, all right, I'm out. Y'all do whatever the fuck you want. I already made my money, so y'all do whatever the fuck you want, and I'll tell y'all from time to time what I think, and you can take it or leave it.
This is stupid.
So it's going to be either way.
All right, so I got one statement that I want you to read way too much into.
Decipher.
Let's go.
All right.
Got it.
My hope for season 3 and what I'd like to think I can best contribute to it is make sure it's as deeply faithful as season 1 was. So that's where my involvement will stay at that very, very high level.
I like that quote. That quote is very strategically given.
He said they
I think
fucked up
Neil is
season 2.
strategically given.
They fucked up season 2. It's
He
not what I
mentioned
wanted.
season 1.
Yes.
Right now, everybody's talking about season 2. Season 2. Push season 2. Watch season 2. Everybody season 2. And Neil specifically says, I would like season 3 to be more like season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's juicy.
Yeah, so I think that's as juicy as we're going to get.
That's juicy.
Of course, like we mentioned before, this is all rumor and we're reading into things. But watch your reviews if you want to know what we think.
I did watch a lot of those behind the scenes ones, Alex.
Oh, gross.
And there were people there talking about, Craig had this vision for the way this particular Ellie thing would unfold, and you can see that. And then Neil would talk about it. He was like, I never thought about this, and that Craig would do. But I think that was the nice way to say, yeah, no, that's not the character. It's an interesting idea.
He wanted to be like, that's stupid, Craig.
But that's stupid, Craig.
That's stupid, Craig.
Well, we went in, and it was working, and the actors were having fun, and everyone was having fun. It's like, yeah, but it's not about having fun. It's not about when the actors have fun. Because honestly, actors are going to have fun. Right. They had a lot of fun.
They had a lot of fun filming it.
Everyone
I had a terrible time watching it.
Everybody had fun on Ghostbusters 2016, except for audiences and Ghostbusters fans.
Oh, I bet they had a great time.
Yeah. So that's cool.
They just kind of forgot that Ellie was a super prepared,
I won't be a
very
dad.
smart. See,
They made her stupid.
That's a joke, and
Yeah.
it's crazy, but it's like her not
character's
knowing how to read a
weak.
map, and she was like in Fedra military school. It's like, come on.
Now, I don't think that Neil would have changed it, enough to where it would have been where we wanted it. Because honestly, I probably wouldn't have cast Bella as older Ellie. I probably would have switched the casting at that point or something like that, because it's just not working for me. And I don't think Neil would have done that. So it's not like it would have been radically different. I mean, the characters probably would have been a little bit more true to themselves if he had a little bit more creative control.
Maybe not casting the original cast for Ellie as Abby. That probably was not a good choice, too.
Yeah,
because
Abby
she's also
should have been
90
Ellie.
pounds.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Abby's actress should have been the Ellie actress.
Yeah.
But nothing we can do about that now. HBO is moving on, soldiering on with the property that they paid for to license, and they are going to stretch it out.
And
hopefully
then we
the
get
third season's
Harry
the last
Potter.
season. I swear to God, if we get into
Harry
the third
Potter.
season and we get closer to the last episode and we realize, we're going to need another season to finish this whole thing off,
No thanks.
No
thanks.
I think that's what's going to happen, though.
all right, pull up the prediction
Yes.
document.
Prediction
We got some
document.
Star Citizen.
Star Citizen.
Wait, what did we think?
All right, wait. What are we looking at?
Okay.
Stop looking at my screen, Joe.
This isn't announced. This is a leader for Star Citizen. Jared Huckabee clarified that he's not suggesting that Squadron 42 will be delayed. He just, he's kind of saying, he's like, I don't know if we're gonna make it. We're working as hard as we can.
Yeah.
And I think that you don't even mention that. You don't breathe that into existence unless it's something that's being internally discussed.
Yeah.
Because maybe that they are not ready to launch it in 2026. And so he said, the team is heads down. We drew a line in the sand when we said 2026. I don't know if we're going to make it. I just know that we're going to do every single thing possible to make it, and part of that is not taking time for the distraction of CitizenCon. So they're working as hard as they can on it. They want to get this out as soon as they can.
They're not doing a CitizenCon? That would be good. Stop doing your fucking CitizenCon.
They're going to get yelled at by a bunch of people that's been like, hey,
stop that.
I've been coming to these for over a decade.
And how much
It's
does
just
that cost?
It's just a money-making scheme, the CitizenCons. It's time to stop that and make the game. But, okay, here we go. Predictions. This guy right here, he may end up being well, we're not gonna raise his in yet.
Half. How
But
about that?
Joe
This guy,
diverged
maybe.
from me and Alex. Joe was the only one to say no. I do not think it is 2026. He said it's coming out in 2027. Alex says it's coming out in 2026. AJ says it's coming out in 2026.
Take all the time you guys need. Let me be
Just
right.
so you can be right.
Yes.
People want to play the fucking game.
I-
No, OJ has to win, and
I understand that, but they need time to polish. The guy's like already saying, "Hey, we're working as hard as we can."
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like it, so there's already some drawbacks right there. If they want to have this game out, be nice and polished.
oh my
Take
god,
your time. Take your time.
So if you win this, I'm gonna give you a trophy. In fact, I'm gonna go on Amazon right now and I'm gonna buy a little piece of shit plastic.
The only
trophy.
trophy that matters is the Beyond Good and Evil 2 trophy.
Yes.
Because that's the real
That's
wild
the one
card.
I want.
That's the
I-
one.
Ubisoft
I
has
chose-
not said a word about this fucking
Well,
game.
But
So-
that's going to be out before
Star
all
Citizen,
of
Star
Citizen.
Citizen, yeah.
All of
Well, that's a perfect segue because now people are starting to say on the Star Citizen subreddit, if they were really planning to release it in 2026, we would now start seeing the marketing ramp up. Not even talking about it at CitizensCon is the complete opposite of what they would be doing if they were going to release it just next year. And then a bunch of people just say, like, hey, this is, looks exactly like it's going to be, sounds like it's going to be delayed into 2027. And of course, people talking about their kids. They're like, my son's 5 months old. He's going to be walking around. And other people talking about, hey, I was a child when this game was announced. And now, I have kids of my own. And it's like, oh, this is weird. But
All right, do you want a cup or do you want the GOAT? You want to be the GOAT.
you don't get a goat.
I think
you
the
get-
GOAT, the greatest of all.
Greatest?
Nah,
I'll
but
tell you, hold
not
on,
Star-
hold on,
not
actually-
Squadron.
Alex,
We should buy one
have
anyway.
to. We have to do something, you and me, because we're getting closer. And let's do this before they somehow nail down a release date. Let's make a prediction because you and me are 2026. Let's make a distinction. When 2026? Do you think?
Oh, it would be.
I'm gonna
it would be
say
holidays.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go October 2026.
I would. It would be like November, December. So I'd take the last two if you're going
You
to.
take
If you want to
November,
go
December.
September, October, I'll go.
I'll go September,
I'll
October.
go November, December.
All righty. We shall see. Prediction log.
My prediction would now be 2027, but you have to stick to the 2026.
No, let's stick to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
right.
yeah, it can't be a goat. Goat has to be for a better prediction than this.
No, it's just the way the little
Just get a
trophy
little-
looks. I
yeah.
want to keep the trophy as generic
should-
as possible so that we can pass
Yeah.
it around
Pass the
based
goat
upon
around? Okay.
winning and losing. So
Yeah, people are just
the current GOAT is.
for every post.
I don't know who the current GOAT is.
For every single
No
post
goat
that's
yet.
negative about Star Citizen, there's 100 people that have sunk cost fallacy that have been like,
Yeah.
oh, I spent $9,000 on this game. I have so much digital real estate that I paid for in this fucking game that I only get to kind of play every now and then.
The current GOAT is Joe. The current GOAT is Joe. As Suicide Squad kills the Justice League, he predicted correctly how many seasons it would get before it shut
That's
down.
right.
Joe is GOAT.
That's only recorded history, though.
So you either keep the fucking trophy or we take
We'll
it away.
keep it on my side.
We'll get I'll bring my Dremel in and I'll sloppily engrave like an OJ on the first part of the little plate
God.
for you. All right, let's talk about Borderlands. Borderlands came out last week. We played a bunch of it. You played some of it with
Yes.
us, and then you left us to hang out with that
How
dirty fucking
dare
Destiny
you.
player.
How dare you? Because we were saddled with. I was saddled with 20 frames per second.
We
some
were
of the
lagging
worst
a lot.
performance.
Yeah, it's a big time
It
lag.
got worse, Joe. It got worse. But then it got better.
They patched it.
And then they patched it, and I actually started to have a little bit of fun. But then that was having fun than it should have had earlier.
Yeah.
And now I'm going back into the characters and the writing.
roller coaster.
Man.
Yeah, and so that's what the first thing we're talking about is the game's poor performance, right?
Yeah.
And so people are saying even with the 5090, it runs like absolute shit. The frames are all over the place, even with some of the patching. Now people are finding some ways that they can try to fix the game. They mentioned like increasing the cache to 100 gigs, and then that apparently helps. But according to Randy Pitchford,
Wait, what helps? I need to know.
Increasing the game's cache to, I think PC Game. I'll send you the
Okay.
thing, and they said that it may be able to help you, but he says that's not a problem. It's less than 1% of players are filing tickets about performance. So clearly the internet's overblowing it. You're all fucking wrong.
I had a problem. You had a problem. You had a problem.
Yeah.
Jack had a problem.
Randy, keep your mouth shut, bro. This guy is a LOL cow. He truly is. I think he does this shit on purpose.
He
at
does
this
because
point.
he's a genius.
But this is
We're here
He has
talking
to be
about
mentally
Borderlands.
deficient. He has to be mentally deficient. He never learns his fucking lesson. oh, because I'm not having problems, or because all the people that I know are not having problems. There's no problem. It's less 1%, bro. And then I think I read
But
something.
it's true because Alex.
Oh, here he goes. Look at this, Joe. He said, if you're trying to drive a monster truck with a leaf blower motor, you're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, fuck off, pores.
This motherfucker here is fucking.
You want to buy a brand new PC for your game?
PC.
Nah.
I have one of the most powerful PCs. This thing is like $4,000 because I do all the editing, I do all the things on the fucking Angry Joe show and the angry reviews. The thing is powerful as fuck. Now at this point, my graphics card I need to update, but it's still fucking the best 30 series that there is. There's 40s now, there's 50s now, but the 40s suck. I just skipped them, and the 50s are like what, $2,500, and you want me to spend $2,500? Well, guess what? I already saw people were still having problems, even with the 50 series.
Yeah.
Fuck right off. This is why we talk about you and make fun of your ass so goddamn much as a moron. Because you just don't know how to keep your mouth shut. You don't know shit.
Yeah, same thing with like that one guy that was telling you. He's like, well, I never had problems with Cyberpunk. I was like, well, Alex had a shit ton of fucking problems, so it must have not happened to anyone else because it was.
I remember one time when we were streaming Cyberpunk, we had played a section that was broken as fuck, and then we started playing another section, and chat was still talking shit about the previous section, and we were still kind of talking shit about it. And then there were some people in chat that were like, "Oh, you guys are fucking drama whores, and you're just trying to, you know." There was like sycophants with CD Projekt Red at the time, and then like right when he said that, some fucking shit started to happen, and it was like, "Oh yeah, yeah." Or I forgot exactly what he said, but he stopped talking almost immediately. He said, "Yeah," and then he's not in chat anymore. Yeah. So that's the kind of shit that happens. You know, people initially for some reason rush to, I don't know, defend their purchase. No, you're not having problems. You just have the worst.
Mine ran smoothly. You just suck.
Yeah, you suck.
Okay.
Your PC sucks. Or I don't know.
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
It's a phenomenon.
Yeah,
is what I'm saying.
It crashes a lot. I've had many crashes.
You were having more problems than I was.
Well,
but your frames were better than my frames.
My game ran smooth as butter the entire time, but I play on low. Okay,
no, I don't want to play on low.
It's cell shaded graphics. It looks like shit even
on
high.
It looks way worse on low.
So like the frames were more important to me. So it's like I was getting 40, 50 frames the entire time, and there wasn't a problem. But it was having crashing problems, and tons of other people were too, which is why the Steam reviews and the other storefront reviews were poor. And you know, according to Randy, Borderlands 4 is a premium game made for premium gamers. So we are not premium gamers. If you've ever had a problem with a video game, you are not a premium gamer. And I said
that's what he said. Premium game for premium gamers.
What you should do is you should, I don't know, demand a refund for poor performance or something. Finish it, get your money's worth, and then see. I mean, because fuck Randy, fuck.
And then
Gearbox.
the bottom be like, my leaf blower couldn't handle it. I want a refund.
You know what's funny about that is Randy is such an idiot. He doesn't realize that monster trucks engines and shit, they're terrible. They're fucking awful. They're specialist engines, and they have to have mechanics on fucking standby. They burn through fuel, and they can barely go anywhere at all. So really, you described it perfectly for the fucking state of your game when
Randy,
you were fucking
be ignorant of
That's why
something you don't say.
Grave Digger only takes a couple laps because then it has to go back to the pit.
Go back into the mechanics.
How dare you speak ill of
very
Grave Digger, one of the greatest
to
monster trucks of
fucking
all
thing.
time. Bigfoot, also great monster truck.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Unsurprisingly, his comments went over bad, calling players 4K stubborn when your game struggles at just 1080p on mainstream GPUs like mine. Well, mine's better than these. But mainstream GPUs like the 3060, the 4060, cards that dominate the Steam charts, even at medium settings, and your frames are constantly under 60 frames, telling players to drop resolutions, to hide, your fucking poor optimization is damage control to the highest order. And the thing is, nobody believes your weak-ass damage control.
Well, they did. It'd be one thing if they released the game and then they didn't immediately do a bunch of updates to fix performance, but they've done constant updates to fix performance. Like the developers are acknowledging, oh, hey, we fucked this thing up. We need to fix it now. And they have made it has gotten better. So
Yeah, they eventually are putting updates. I think they still need 1 or 2 more updates, but
especially crashes towards the end. There's a lot.
Yeah, it
more
updated
crashes.
the day we got
so it's
it as
out.
well.
But now
'Cause-
I think Randy was including numbers from consoles, and maybe he considers Borderlands as 100% consoles, not PC. Even though we've been playing Borderlands on PC from I think the very fucking beginning.
I would
so.
rather not play Borderlands than play Borderlands with a fucking controller. So if that's what he wants to do, I will not be playing them.
Well, we
anymore.
know that you don't like first-person shooters on
Oh
controller.
hell no!
Plenty of people do. I do. I'm fine with it. But yeah. Anyway, what a fucking tool. What a fucking idiot. Randy is just a regular old.
I'm telling you, he's a
LOL
genius,
cow.
though.
He's a genius.
Yeah.
Man's a genius.
What are we talking about right now? Battlefield.
Don't you think he did that on purpose so we talk about the poor
Borderlands.
performance of his Borderlands?
We're,
He might be
we're
that
talking
desperate.
about Borderlands.
He might
4.
actually be that
Gotta
desperate.
keep it hot.
I mean, could
It's
be.
worth $200. It's like when we played it, Joe. It's not worth 200. Well, you played it too.
Yeah.
Not worth $200.
No.
Yeah, we're in the age now where not all press is good press, and we get to the point where like negative reviews do hamper the performance of some of these games. And there's something that a lot of people talk about. Have you seen the DLCs that are available right now for Borderlands 2? You should pull up the Steam pages and see.
No.
Oh no.
Steam Borderlands 4 DLC.
Did
There
you say
are-
Borderlands 2? Borderlands 4?
Yes.
Borderlands 4 DLC.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, there's Vault Hunter packs for $50. There are
$50. What the fuck does a Vault Hunter pack get you? It doesn't matter.
It's not worth it.
Just skins.
Whatever it is,
and
it's not worth it.
guns. Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're 2K, and 2K they want their fucking money.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't know. Make a good game first, and yeah. And so far from what we played, it's on average so far. Joe's back, so we're gonna continue. Come check us out. Twitch.tv/Angry Joe Show, which we will be continuing to play and eventual review. So stay tuned for that. We're not done with the game yet, but it's coming.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You find anything else?
Let me see. So, you already covered the Randy. We covered the motherfucking Star Citizen story. I think we got it pretty
I might
well covered.
win.
There is 2. There's Dying Light, the Beast, guys. Release date has been moved forward.
One day.
One day. So I just want to. That's why Alex didn't mention it. It was September 19th. Now it's September 18th, so we could play on Thursday instead of
Are
Friday.
they doing that pay early, pre-order, you get 3 days early?
No.
3 days earlier, and you actually get an ending that's not
Text.
text
No,
on
I
black
don't.
screen.
I don't think so. And then finally, might as well mention it. This one just came out 30 minutes ago. PC Gamer, Mad Lad fans have revived the crew after Ubisoft killed it. Quote: "No one will ever be able to take this away from you now."
The court's coming for you.
Yeah.
Why did he say that?
Why
So-
would you
Why did he
say
say
that?
that?
I play a very very old game that EA owns the IP to on like a private server with a couple hundred people. I will never tell you what the fuck it is because EA
Right.
will come after those people
I'm
and get to
never
shut the fuck
fucking
down.
telling you.
And so it's like when you do cool shit like that, you don't tell people.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
let's see. The good folks at The Crew Unlimited have been beavering away at a fan-made revival of the game for over a year and a half, a server emulator with both offline and online modes, quote-unquote, your local server, your local save games, your game. So that's why they're saying they can't get it, because it's once you get the thing, well, first you have to have access to it, but then once you do that, it's your local server, your local save games, your game. Nobody will be
Then
able
the
to take
company's
this
gonna be
away
like,
from you now.
your game.
But technically, they could
Fuck
probably
right
come
off,
after
it's my
them now,
game.
shut
Yeah.
it down, and then make
Yeah,
it to where.
you signed a user agreement saying you wouldn't do shit like this. You were violating user agreement. You signed or some bullshit.
Yeah.
I
So
think you should be able
obviously,
to
you
do
need to have
all
a
of that
copy
shit.
of The Crew to work. But yeah.
Do
so
you?
yes. That's easier said than done. Let's see. The project itself says on Discord that the truth is that as long as you manage to run the game files, we have absolutely no way to tell a legit copy from
That's
a
what I mean.
non-legit
Do
one.
you?
So we have to. So we just have to let you in. So whether you own the crew legitimately or you're some kind of criminal, it sounds like it'll work. Says the who wrote this article, Joshua.
How
Woolens.
dare you?
Yeah, I wouldn't be talking about this and bringing attention to it in that way.
Yeah.
Sorry,
now
of
we
a
have to keep
bitch.
tabs on it and be
And we
like,
just did.
hey, it got shut down.
If purchase is not ownership, then is piracy a crime? I don't know. It's a good, interesting.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, but it's good that people are actually taking action. You know, we got the Stop Killing Games campaign going, and there are fan-led projects that will try to keep these things going for passionate people who pay
Until
for these games
asshole
and wants to.
company, CEOs will be like, nope, shut it down.
But if they do, they have to suffer the fallout of their gamers. You're coming after gamers, you know, and that backlash might not be worth it. So there's still that tool in you know our back pocket if we need it, as if Ubisoft cares, because they already have some of the worst PR and reputation. I should say they have some of the worst reputation, because despite all this shit, man, Ubisoft, at least when I was first starting the show, they were one of the best ones. You know, they didn't care if you shit on their games. They were just happy to have their games covered. And then I actually had, and I've told this story before, I forget who it was, but there was an executive that really just loved our stuff. Hopefully not an executive that did all that stuff. He wasn't like a higher level executive. He was like a lower level person.
He hadn't achieved the rank where you're able to fart on your subordinates yet.
No, he hadn't achieved that rank yet. And it was actually because his son was watching the show a lot, and he was like, "Dad, look at these problems," and he was trying to like get stuff worked out. It didn't work out. It's not one person has enough power, especially in lower level positions, to get anything really changed for those higher level suits. That were like, no, these copy and paste cookie cutter things are working out for us.
Money wise,
we're making money wise.
They're there to make money. They're not there to make
the
good
sheets
art.
say we're good.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but you can only maintain that bare minimum viable product for so long before your reputation.
You can. I have a golden parachute, asshole. So if this plane crashes, I have a golden parachute, and you don't.
And your golden parachute takes you and lands you right on a yacht, and then you drive away.
A little yacht that goes into a bigger yacht that floats away.
Oh, right.
Yeah. You got to have a little baby yacht.
Baby yacht.
Big fan of the Russian nesting yachts.
Yeah. All right. That's a good way to end it. Russian nesting yachts. And thank you guys so much for watching, and of course to our sponsors Helix for improving our sleep and making that better. Today is the last day of the sale.
Check it out.
So if you want to pick up a pillow, a new mattress, a new cooling, this or that, check out the website, take the quiz, see what your body type is going to be good for and your personal preferences are good for. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.